We're Jason and Aubrey. We bought the cheapest van we could find to do the Pan American Highway. We're not worried about how we look, it's the journey that matters. Traveling on a budget, doing what we can to save money to keep the adventure alive. We're not overlanders, we don't plan ahead, and we try to fix everything ourselves.
I was supposed to say that.
Then you say it. Okay.
We're like really squished in here in this little van. It's taken it's a change.
Yes.
Smaller spaces. We're always running into each other.
Sometimes I think she don't want to touch me.
It's not true.
All right. So.
Sorry for all the ands, so's, buts, maybe we'll get better. Right. We're new to this.
All right, here we are. We're barely squeaking by.
We're barely squeaking by for sure.
In every aspect of life.
In every aspect.
Okay. We've already done part of the Pan American Highway. We've done the lower 48, traveled through the States for a couple years. We spent the summer in Canada and Alaska. Now we're getting ready to cross the US-Mexico border to finish the remaining part of the Pan American Highway. We changed rigs because it just made sense.
We switched it up, bought the cheapest rig that we could find, which is this van that we're currently sitting in, and we're doing this entire trip on the cheap. That's the goal. Doing it on a budget, showing you that you don't need to have all the fancy things to make this trip happen. That's what we're going for.
Yep, you just have to want it.
And you can do it on a low budge.
Yep.
Let's get into it. In today's video, we're gonna talk about some of the fun things that we got to make this trip easier, and we'll share some helpful information that has helped us already thus far. You're up.
Okay, number one. We stocked up on some parts. Dodge vans weren't imported into Central and South America. And it's a lot of just maintenance parts, bearings, spark plugs, air cleaners, oil filters, fuel filters, U-joints, brake pads, all the stuff, right? We might need some, we will need some. We might not, but we weren't sure the availability on the parts in South America and Central America, so we felt that it was wise to get some of the things that we know that we're gonna run through as we put on, you know, 25,000 miles to get all the way to the bottom of Argentina.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. The girl in the store was like, what in the world? Like, where are you guys going? What's all this stuff for? So it was comical. Every place we've gone to purchase things, there's always this conversation about, where are you guys going? And it's just like, whoosh.
Yeah, some people, they are right in line with that and they're like, oh, we've traveled here and all these other places. And some people think that we're stupid or crazy or whatever, but.
Mostly excited though.
Anyways.
Most people are excited. The second thing we got for this trip is, don't go there, it's not safe, you'll die. This book has been such a great resource for us. I actually read this to Jay as he's driving, and it's been a lot of fun. It tells you about all the border crossings, what you need, what you might run into, and all these other tips that I just think it's such a great read.
It's a fun way to pass the time and learn while we're driving.
Yeah, and there's other books too. This one's called The Year We Ruined Our Lives, another great title, makes you want to go. About another family that has done this trip. There's a lot you go through. It's definitely an adventure. Can't go wrong with books.
Number 3, these great outdoor motion sensor solar lights. They are motion activated, they're charged by the sun, and cheap. They were super cheap. They come in a 4-pack, we got them on Amazon. They just fit really good on the van. Number 3.5. Okay, a dash cam. They are good to have, even in the US, but they are helpful when you're in these foreign countries and maybe you get stopped or you're at a checkpoint or a border crossing.
Or an accident.
We're gonna go through a lot of those. Some features of this one is it's forward facing and it has an in-cab camera as well. So that you can just turn it when you pull up to the checkpoint. They see the little screen on there. They know they're being recorded and then they're just like, go through.
Hopefully.
Number 5.
Number 4, make copies of everything. Everything. This is more of like a safety tip or like something to make it easier for the trip. Not necessarily something we got, but it's something we did have to do to prepare for this, was go to the store, make tons of copies of everything, because at each border crossing, they want 3 copies at each one. So making copies of this, also make digital copies, email them to yourselves so that when you go to, say, an internet cafe, if you lose everything, you're able to pull that back up and have your documents. It'll help you make it easier.
It's way better to run off a ton of copies right here in the States than get to like El Salvador and need to, you know, find a place where you can hopefully find a copy machine, vehicle registration, passports, driver's licenses.
We're actually making physical copies of our driver's licenses and laminating them so that we can use those instead of our real driver's licenses.
True.
Licenses? Is that?
However, number 5, a wallet. It's actually going to be a fake wallet with cards and a couple dollars, so that if someone does try to mug you or take your wallet, you can just give it up with no problems. We're going prepared just in the event that someone really wants my wallet more than I do, they can have it.
Number 6. Another thing we got, and this is actually coming in the mail, is a Life Straw water bottle. We got 2 of those just in case we can't find water anywhere. We can fill up on tap in whatever country we're in, and it's gonna make the water purified, ready to drink straight away.
Right. You do want to have some sort of water filtration, whether it's a portable bottle or an elaborate filtration system. We're going with small, compact because we don't have a lot of space, and we're trying to do this more economically. You can spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a great filtration system, which I recommend if you're gonna use it, but we don't know what the fate is of this van. We might end up just leaving it in South America. So we don't want to have a $500 water filtration system that we can't bring back to the States on an airplane with us. Definitely want to have safe drinking water.
I'm actually hoping we never even have to use the bottles at all, and hopefully we'll find water everywhere.
That would be ideal. Go prepared though.
Yeah.
All right, number 6. Number 6 is...
Is that 6? No, I was 6. I was number 6.
Okay. Number 6, number 7, whatever. Next.
Nice.
Next, license plates. Okay, these are copies of license plates. There have been people that have had their license plates removed from their vehicles. I think more for novelty purposes. There's always people, even in the United States, like to collect license plates. Well, it happens in other countries too. Maybe it even just falls off. You don't know. There's a lot of bumpy roads. You never know. But have a couple spares because
you need them at border crossings.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot easier to have the extras before you go down there than try to get a plate when you're down there.
We want to give a shout out to John. You know who you are, for helping us out with that.
Thanks for making the plates, John. They look great.
Yep. Number 8. The Charles Schwab card. That's Schwab. It's so hard to say. I don't like Schwab. That word is... Anyways, this card is awesome. You can use it anywhere, and there's no transaction fees. So you're going to use it at ATMs or to purchase whatever you want to buy there.
There's no foreign transaction fees.
No foreign transaction fees for all the countries that we're going to. So this is the perfect card to apply for if you're going down there.
Right. When we were in Canada, I was just using whatever random card to pay for fuel and groceries and stuff. And once we got home, I started looking, and I should have looked sooner. There was a lot of currency exchange fees where they're converting my dollars into Canadian dollars. So we ended up paying a little bit extra for things. That was my fault. I didn't do the research. My bad. So it happens. We learned. That's why we got the Charles Schwab. That's why we got that card, because it will not charge you an ATM fee or a foreign transaction fee. So
they reimburse you at the end for everything that happens, which is amazing.
Good.
And the customer service is awesome. We've called them plenty of times. I love it. They're right there, ready to go, answer all the things. Good customer service.
Yeah, good on them for making it easy for people to travel. All right, number 9, we added some secondary door locks to our rig. Everybody knows how easy it is to pick a lock. Well, what we did is we just added some secondary door locks so we can lock it up at night, lock it up when we leave, just with a little mechanical, super simple like gate latch basically is what we added. And
on every door.
That just makes it one level harder to get into our rig. Sure, you can break the window, but then when you pull the little stock door lock up, the door is still not going to open.
Okay, number 10. This skirt right here. This is a special skirt. It actually has a pocket underneath where you can hold your phone, and zipper pockets on the back, which is amazing, and they're kind of concealed. So I think that's perfect. Also, they have this skirt at REI for like $70 or $80, and I was able to score it for a $20 hauler.
Shop around. You'll find some good deals.
Definitely shop around. I love this skirt.
All right, well, if you're showing skirts on pants, number 9. I got me some...
Yours is number 11.
Oh, I can't count.
Oh, well,
All
this is such a mess.
Number 9, number 11, whatever. They're both odd numbers. It's close enough. All right, I got some pants as well. The zipper pockets are crucial. They help to keep all your items in your pockets, and that's an important thing. You want to have all your items secured. The zipper helps ensure that everything stays in your pockets. So yeah, get some zipper pockets.
Especially the front pockets. Let me just show. These front pockets are money right here. I think having the front one like right on your front thigh is the best, because people aren't ever they're not gonna go there. So, front pockets.
Front pockets, back pockets, side pockets, zipper pockets. All right, what number are you on?
I don't even know.
Well, I was on 9, 11, so you must be on 10, 12, 11,
12.
13?
Number 12.
Number 12.
So I've taken all of my jewelry off. I have no jewelry anymore. Yeah.
She's single, guys.
I'm single. Took it all off. I just think it's better. You don't want to take anything on this trip that you can't walk away from, and also that you don't want to lose. Said that in backwards.
Get rid of the bling. That's
no
right.
No jewelry for me. And it feels good. I mean, it feels kind of awkward, but also feels... Yay, nothing.
Dude, so many guys have been hitting on her.
This is so
ridiculous.
Funny. Lying.
No,
anyways.
It's true.
All right. The thing that has been most beneficial for us to prepare for this trip has been the Facebook groups online. We're not on Facebook, but we're on it only for that. And...
Marketplace.
Marketplace. And it's just been a great place to ask questions, to read other people's questions and answers. We've learned so much already, and it's awesome to have people to reach out to in all of the countries that we're going to visit. Everybody groups together to help each other out. So I feel very safe and very prepared, very ready because of the Facebook groups.
It is definitely a great resource to have and to study and to just keep checking in, because things are always changing in all these different countries, and as soon as there's a change in, you know, the border crossing, anything you can think of, bam, it's on Facebook, and it's instant, and there's people that are there reporting. It's not hearsay, oh, I heard this on ABC News. No, it's people that are there currently right now, and they're telling you what they're seeing. So it's been awesome.
Specifically, the Pan American Travelers Association group. That's the one you want to follow for all the updates.
And some of the expat groups are great too, because those are people that are from the US, so they speak English, which is a bonus when you aren't bilingual. And they know what people are going through and the struggles that they're trying to overcome. So they're very willing to help out, offer advice, and just all kinds of great things. So the Facebook groups are definitely awesome.
Yeah.
All right. And we're not counting anymore because we lost count. We suck at counting. The number one most important thing that you need when you're going to travel the Pan American Highway is sense. You have to have common sense, and you have to have a sense of adventure. And common sense is going to go so far, because if something doesn't feel right, you get that feeling. And so what do? You remove yourself from that situation. So make sure you pack a whole suitcase full of common sense.
I'm not gonna be able to edit this.
Yeah, you are. Don't edit it, just throw it all together then. We're gonna call this episode Stew, because you just throw everything in the pot.
Yeah.
We can't
Hopefully
count.
The trip
We're
goes
a
better
mess.
than the way we count.
Yeah, we struggle.
It has been a lot to prepare for this trip. Every day getting things done, and every time we check things off the list, then we add another thing to the list. And it's just been so much. People really prepare like for a year for this, but we are making it happen. We're gonna make it happen.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna force it if we have to. At some point, we got to get out of this country because all we're doing preparing for this is spending more and more money, and we just have to cross the border
so we can spend less and less.
Yeah, so that we can go and eat tacos and have fun and go see things and have an adventure, have a good time.
Yep.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, signing off. In the last video, we showed the van. No. All right. We want to let you know where we are in the world.
No.
There's multiple.
I want to see it. Oh, that wasn't. What is with this video?
Just throw it in there.
Sorry, it was good and then it wasn't. I hate this.
Babe, you're doing good. You're doing good. Let's just do a little start.